I found some drawings when I was a kid. Let me just get those in focus. I used to do these all the time, and I wanted to be a cartoonist. I even went as far as making up my own brand. Then it was called Funky Monkey. And I used to say I would sell t-shirts. It's crazy. Anyway, so the idea is I'm actually going to take these and I'm going to redo them now. See what it comes out as. So my first idea was that I was going to draw the one with a beanie and then continue drawing them all. So that was my first one that I drew there. I was pretty happy at the time with it, and then I started on my second one and I thought I'd do the guy with the corks hanging from the hat, thinking, you know, that's pretty Aussie, that's pretty Australian. As you can see, you got the sort of peanut head shape, already adapting a little bit. The original designs were just more of a straight oval, and the noses weren't poking out or anything like that. Yeah. So here you'll see me running through so many different mouths and trying to get that same expression but on a side glance and making it not look too silly, a little bit more realistic. This took me the longest. When I was doing the hat here, I didn't leave myself enough room in Procreate to actually really give myself a big enough brim. Looks more like a fedora than anything. But you'll see as I sketch it out on paper later, I enlarge it, make it more realistic. So this is just what I call a sort of sketch up. Now to sketch it. I just did a quick brief outline of the face, getting the overall shape, and then from there I just worked on each individual piece of the face. So starting with the eyes, I do a few lines just to choose my favourite line. Same with the nose and the lip, giving a little bit more of a lip this time. You'll see the face also changes back to more oval shapes than a peanut. Kind of preferred this than a twisting face, and he looks in the end a bit happier rather than turning around and getting a bit angry at you. Now I'm just going over again, thickening those lines where they need to be thicker, just to give an idea that that's you know, a 3D object with some shadows. It's also stylized in a way that it's not too accurate. So here are my most used colour markers, just your Copic sketch. No, not Copic sketch. Copic KO. I don't know exactly how to say it, but these guys are just your skin pigment ones. I've noticed as I was doing this piece, bigger pieces are harder, but it also gives it a little bit more depth if you think about it as like layers in Photoshop, where you've got transparency, and the more you go over, the more depth you'll get. So if you leave it lighter in the middle and then work your way out, getting deep around the corners, then it gives the idea that it is a round object. And now to sign it. So here you go, guys. That is what the final product looks like. Tell me if you like it, what your thoughts are, what I could have done better, what I did well. Thanks for watching.